Bitcoin being the first cryptocurrency is amazing because it paved the way for everything, but it being the first one, it has still a lot also of inefficiencies. Ethereum has a shot also of going to the $1 trillion mark. We look at Bitcoin as gold, but look at Ethereum as money. Hi everyone, so in this video, I want to discuss something that's very interesting because I received a lot of questions from all of you asking me what's a better investment or what's a better asset for the long term. Is it actually Bitcoin or is it actually Ethereum? Now, that being said, please remember that I have both cryptocurrencies as an asset class. It's just that I have more Bitcoin than Ethereum, but in terms of my top holdings in my cryptocurrency portfolio, I have both of them. So as of now, while we're making this video, Bitcoin is still the #1 cryptocurrency in the world. Bitcoin has the highest market cap right now. By the time we're recording this, Bitcoin is around $1 trillion in terms of market cap, and it's very close to $60,000 per Bitcoin. For Ethereum, it's hovering around the $2,000 level, but its market cap has been 1/5 of what Bitcoin is, around the 200 billion mark. Now, that being said, I'm not someone who's a maximalist that will say that Bitcoin is the best cryptocurrency out there, that it's the only cryptocurrency where you should invest. Always look at Bitcoin from this perspective. Bitcoin, in my opinion, will always be like digital gold. What does that mean? Digital gold, I've been saying this over and over in a lot of my videos, is a storer of value. My opinion, April 2021, Bitcoin won't be something that you will see on a day-to-day basis, that when people will buy coffee, they will use Bitcoin to make that transaction. The narrative on April 2021 is people want to buy Bitcoin but want to hold it. Similar to people who are buying gold, meaning you buy gold because you want to store it. You buy gold because you want to keep it. No one would buy gold right now thinking that at some time, at some point, pag naubusan ako ng cash, and use that gold for me to be able to make a transaction. That's not how we really look at gold. Gold really is a storer of value. Gold is really there because there's scarcity. People buy gold because it's very scarce. Similar to what Bitcoin is, people buy it because it's very scarce. This is what I believe on why Ethereum can have some merit, on how it could exceed Bitcoin in terms of being more valuable in terms of market cap. Ethereum is not just a storer of value, it's programmable money. That because of its applications, that it could be used as smart contracts, it could be used for decentralized finance, which could disrupt the banking industry. That two aspects alone make it very exciting. Something of which is not being used for what Bitcoin is. Bitcoin, like gold, is something that people would like to have because it's valuable, because there's perceived value. In my opinion, mas usable, mas madaming use cases ang Ethereum versus ang Bitcoin. We look at Bitcoin as gold, but look at Ethereum as money. It has the ability, it has the potential to replace our M1 money supply. I mentioned earlier that Bitcoin is very scarce. That's why people like it. Ethereum naman, on the other hand, has unlimited supply, similar to money. If you've noticed it in the government, they can just print and print. And in the past videos, I've already mentioned about smart contracts. Dun pa lang, that's already a game changer for Ethereum. Dun pa lang, lamang na lamang siya compared to Bitcoin. If you look at its applications where you could earn money, you could get interest off of it. You look at Ethereum as a lot of other applications and programs can be built on top of it. Isipin niyo yung Facebook, that madaming apps, madaming programs have been built on top of Facebook. Yun ang nakikita ko sa Ethereum. And that's what makes it very interesting, because it has a lot more real-world applications that we are just seeing it right now in 2021 that's coming into fruition. So this whole blockchain, cryptocurrency space is just very new. That's why think about it as the internet in 1994, 1995, that we all still think that these are all concepts. But once we start using the applications of it, similar to the internet, email, download, streaming, music, those are applications of the internet. When we see that happen, that's when you see that this entire technology is something that's very exciting, something very revolutionary, something that will change the way we see money. So Ethereum, in my opinion, is money 2.0. Ethereum, in my opinion, makes it easier for people to be able to transact also. Something that Bitcoin won't be able to do. Bitcoin being the first cryptocurrency is amazing because it paved the way for everything, but it being the first one, it has still a lot also of inefficiencies, and I think that's the biggest problem of it when it tries to become a digital currency. And the whole talk na magiging currency talaga yung Bitcoin, I think people have stopped also saying that we are not in that era anymore where 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018 that people would regard Bitcoin na pwede niya palitan yung dollar. Wala tayo doon. I really think that it will be a store of value. I really believe that it could replace gold, but that's basically it. That's why I think Ethereum looks amazing, primarily because of its use cases. Yun nga lang, yung nagli-limit sa kanya in terms of valuations, gaano siya kataas pwede pumunta, is mainly because kumpara mo sa Bitcoin, mas scarce yung Bitcoin compared sa Ethereum. You know, I've been talking a lot about NFTs over the past few months, and what's so interesting about that is majority of the NFTs are Ethereum. You will see a lot of people who will enter the NFT space that don't even have Bitcoin yet but will have Ethereum because they need it for them to be able to buy an art piece or a collectible that was created by their favorite painter, designer, artist. And that's what makes it a lot interesting because I really believe that the NFT space sobrang laki nung inakyat. Totoo, there will be some corrections on it. Totoo that 97% of NFTs similar to the internet bubble in the early 2000s will most likely fail, that won't really be relevant. There will be a lot of NFTs that will be minted that a lot of people won't really buy, and hence they will start to drop. And that's when you will see a lot of corrections in that space. And that's what happened to the internet bubble in the year 2000, and that's what happened also when you saw a lot of ICOs in 2017. A lot of those things will fail, but the top ones, the good ones, Amazon's, eBay's in the internet bubble days, Bitcoin, Ethereum in the 2017 cryptocurrency run-up, will still survive. If NFTs will be a large part of how collectibles are, of how art pieces are, and lahat yun dumadaan sa Ethereum network, think about the possibility of how much people are getting a MetaMask app so that they get to buy their Ethereum, in turn so they get to buy their favorite NFT collectible. So what's interesting pa that people need to watch out for, at least for Ethereum, no, is when they move from proof of work to proof of stake, that will make the fees lower, that will make the transactions faster, and that will make it easy for everyone to use it as well. What's nice about Ethereum is because there's a lot of people behind it. You have a corporation also behind it. You know who are the people there. That there's a lot of development that will make it easier and faster and better also for people. And remember what I said a while ago, that the supply of Ethereum is unlimited. Parang dollar, parang currency, any fiat currency, it could be reprinted and the supply becomes bigger. And as the supply becomes bigger, of course, you have more circulating. You won't really see it push up. There will come a point where Ethereum will burn its current coins. As it starts burning its current coins, it means it will limit the supply that's available. As it limits the supply that's available, you know what's gonna happen? Limited supply, more people wanting it, will push prices higher. There's a lot of people who have Ethereum right now that have it staked or have it locked, meaning the amount of Ethereum that you have that's moving around, that's being traded, becomes more scarce. And the scarcer it is, the easier for prices to move up because konti na lang yung pinag-aagawan na shares na pwedeng ibenta sa open market. So right now, no, it's 20% the value of Bitcoin. Say it just becomes half. I think that's already a move from around $2,000 to $5,000. But if you add all of the other intangibles also, Ethereum has a shot also of going to the $1 trillion mark. As we're seeing more and more, not just individuals and retailers moving into it, we're getting bits and pieces already of interest from institutions and companies that's actually seeing Ethereum also as something where they could place their capital. It still has a long way to go, and please remember, from $200 billion where it is right now to $1 trillion, that's still a lot of money that needs to be put into it for it to actually go up and go high into that level. So every time you enter the cryptocurrency space, it's not always a get rich quick scheme. People always fall into this mistake that pag mag-i-invest ako sa cryptocurrencies, yayaman ako kagad. Pag mag-i-invest ako sa cryptocurrencies, pwede siyang umakyat kagad. Because we've seen certain cryptocurrencies massively move up. The thing about that is this, that doesn't happen all the time. there will be moments that it will be very, very volatile, that you will see large movements down. And that's what we saw over the past few years. 2017, boom, after large crash for both Bitcoin and Ethereum. 2020, push up, then large crash also. Because it happens, it's part of the game. Every time you enter the cryptocurrency market, there will always be volatility. I've done my due diligence on how I want to enter, but there's still so much to learn about it though. But I believe in at least for my own personal portfolio, I've learned enough that gives me enough conviction to start to enter. That gives me enough conviction also that even if it goes down, I know what to do. If Ethereum's price would go down to 1.5 to 1.2 to 1,000, I already have a battle plan on what am I supposed to do with my capital. And I'm not gonna panic thinking na sayang, 2,000 siya galing, sana pala hindi muna ako bumili nung mas mataas siya, or sana pala nagbenta ako doon. That's not me, because I already have a plan, and that's what I want to submit also to all of you. Because every time you enter the cryptocurrency space, it's still, in my opinion, we're all still speculating. We really believe that the technology is good. We really believe that this is something that's a game changer. Pero like everything else that starts, we don't know when will this really be at scale? When will this hit a point where it becomes normal already and it gets used on a regular basis? Because when that happens, that's when prices will be stable. When that happens, you won't really see your large run up. Every time there's speculation, every time there's still uncertainty, every time you don't know how the future is, that's where your upside is. But in between also, habang hindi pa nangyayari yung future na gusto lahat na makita ng tao na mangyayari doon sa asset na yun, there will be times that when there's fear, when there's panic, when there's a sell-off, boom, you will see prices also go down. And that's where I believe your conviction in this asset class really matters. And that's why I've been continually making videos on this, to give you a perspective on what it is. If it hits 10,000, if it hits 20,000, I'm not buying mainly because of what price it could possibly hit. I'm buying because I also believe that this technology is so interesting, it's game changing, that I'm willing to hold on to it even if it does not move for quite some time. Because if Ethereum wins, then this bet that I'm doing in 2021 will pay off greatly. And the reason why I'm saying that also is, please do remember that as you start investing in this, please, similar to the stock market, never ever put money that you would need. What I'm putting in right now is profit from profit from profit from profit of what happened in previous years. That's why I'm okay to certain degrees that if it does not go well for me, I have other assets, other savings, other sources of cash flow still that will allow me to be okay. If you are investing money that you need, no matter what hype you see, no matter what people say, please don't invest it. Please don't stack it. No matter how much I am so convinced about it also, please don't do that. You have to put your personal finances in order first before you do anything, because that's what matters the most. We cannot control how Ethereum will go, we cannot control the volatility, but we can control how we manage our finances, because when you put that into order, tatapang din kayo sa investing niyo eh. When you put that into order, you can put as much and stack as much Ethereum and Bitcoin that you like. Please do remember, this is not financial advice. Talk to your financial advisor, but every time you invest, please do your own due diligence as well. If you guys learned a lot from this and you guys have any other questions with regards to cryptocurrencies, please do let me know. Put it in the comment section. And for those who are new to this channel, my name is Marvin Germo. I'm really a stock market trader and investor, but over the past few years, months, I've been spending a lot of time also to learn more about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, which you can trade well using technical analysis. And if you want to know more how you can use technical analysis to help you trade the markets, the stock market in the Philippines, the stock market in the US, and the cryptocurrency market, we have an event, we have a seminar, we have a webinar this May 2021. The details of that webinar is in the description below, and since we are still on lockdown, everything will be via Zoom, everything will be online, and if you are not from the Philippines, this allows you also to join us as part of that particular seminar. If you guys want to learn via book, links are in the description below for all of the books that I've written, and if you want to consume my videos in YouTube, I'll put links below for my other videos as well that I have over 1,000 videos already aimed to help you, aimed that you can watch them in YouTube at your time and use the prime years of your life, guys, not just to invest but also to learn, because the more you learn, the better financial decisions you will make as well. And for those who are asking, paano ako makaka-invest? How do I actually start? We have brokerages below that will allow you to invest in both US and the cryptocurrency market as well. And what's interesting about that, you don't need a large amount of money to start. All you need to do is just actually start and deploy a small amount of money that you can actually invest and not use for a very, very long term. What's nice about where we are right now is you don't need a large amount of money. You can actually buy a stock for $50 only. Link down in the description to buy stocks by eToro. Or ganun din sa Bitcoin, you can actually buy Bitcoin for 1,000 pesos only. You just have to start with what you have. And I'll keep saying this over and over, that if you want to invest in something that's in the right side of change. You want to invest in something that's disrupting the way we see things. You want to invest in something that is part of how the world will be, not just for 2021, but how the world will be for the next decade, and could disrupt the way we see things. And that's what I think blockchain, cryptocurrencies, Ethereum, and Bitcoin is. It's basically how the internet disrupted everything in the 90s. That's what blockchain and cryptocurrency and Bitcoin and smart contracts and Ethereum are doing. This is Marvin Guillermo. I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon, guys, and God bless you all. Impute that in its actual value. So, to the $1 trillion. See you all again soon, guys, and God bless you all. Wala pa yung light, oh.